Show.
Woo! Boy, I'm still shouting. That song gave me chills right there. He didn't have to wake me this morning, but he did. All right, y'all, 14 minutes after the hour, y'all front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. The front page is being brought to you by the Capital One Quick Silver Card. Earn 1.5% cash back on every purchase. Capital One, what's in your wallet? Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's what's happening in news. President Biden's son, Hunter Biden, attempted to plead guilty in return for a plea deal on charges of misdemeanor tax crimes. But the judge in the case put the proceedings on hold over the question of whether the deal settles the 5-year investigation. Biden wound up pleading not guilty while reserving the right to change his plea if the matter is resolved. In other news, Ricky, prosecutors in Lafayette, Indiana have filed child neglect and drug charges against the parents of a 5-year-old who fatally shot his 16-month-old brother dead on March 28th. The 5-year-old reportedly tested positive for cocaine. Authorities said more drugs and other paraphernalia were also found in the home. Lastly, a group of 7 big automakers have announced a joint venture to install electric vehicle chargers along U.S. and Canadian highways and in cities. Automakers including General Motors, BMW, Kia, Mercedes-Benz, and others say they'll collectively put in at least 30,000 high-speed chargers by 2030. I'm Maria Moore, and that's what's happening in news. For more on these stories and other headlines.
Phone chargers, too.
Yeah, how about that? We'll see. For more on these stories and other headlines, visit RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Roxy, what you got in sports?
What up there, Maria? Real quick, man. Ice Cube, rapper, actor Ice Cube has a bone to pick with the NBA and the commissioner of the NBA, Adam Silver, saying that they talk about, being a big game about equality, but when it comes to supporting black-owned companies like Ice Cube's Big 3 basketball league, it's all smoke and mirrors.
Without a doubt, the NBA is full of great slogans, and they write Black Lives Matter on the court, and they do all those things, but pretty full of shit when the rubber meets the road,
Word is, man, that several NBA owners actually want to support Ice Cube in the Big 3, and they want to get involved, but the NBA will not let them. That's crazy, man. I didn't even know that the NBA did not support Ice Cube and what he's doing with the Big 3 over there, man.
Yeah,
so
that's terrible.
Come on,
that's
man.
That's terrible.
You got former NBA players that are still out there playing. Some can probably still play in the NBA and get some of these roster spots to continue their careers, and the NBA just says, nah, we're good. You do what you do over there. We're going to keep doing what we're doing over here, and they ain't even try to support it. But it's my quick sports report right there. Gary with the T. What's up, Mike?
All right, y'all. Everybody's still talking about the Barbie movie. If you've seen the Barbie movie, congratulations, because I haven't seen it yet. I'm planning on seeing it neither. But anyway, honey, they're saying, baby, Barbie and Beyonce, honey, have a long history together, going back to the Beyonce Barbie doll that was released back in 2005. They say, but for Blue Ivy's first birthday, y'all, Beyonce made sure that her daughter had a one-of-a-kind doll to play with. So she bought her a Barbie doll, and it was only $80,000. It was diamond encrusted. They're saying, as of now, little Miss Blue Ivy's the only one to have one. They're saying that, when they were talking about all the Barbie dolls in the movie, they forgot to name Beyonce's Barbie doll that she bought for little Blue Ivy. So a lot of people say, were they trying to snub or what were they trying to do? But little Miss Blue Ivy, they're saying she's heiress to the BJ dynasty, and she has that unique Barbie doll that was certainly, y'all, not sold in stores. So congratulations to little Blue Ivy. And I think $80,000 is not that much for a diamond encrusted doll. They could have evened it out, rounded out to 100. What, Ricky? Bro, Ricky's diamond encrusted.
I don't even care what it is. $80,000, you can get a lot of strippers for 4 weekends on a bus.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. Well, honey, Blue Ivy got her doll.
To go with it and everything else. Yes, sir. $80,000 for a damn Barbie with some crust.
Ain't no crust. It's encrusted.
What is encrusted? What is it?
Encrusted means it's made in it. The diamonds are... What?
Shoot, I could have put some pot pies in the oven and got some encrusted.
The color today, hell, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is Quasar. On the high end, you say Quasar, and on the low end, just say gold. That's your color for the day, Rickey Smiley Morning.
And one got a crust on the outside and a crust on the inside.
Yeah.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at spot. It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. 29 minutes after the hour, y'all. We got the one and only, the legendary from Escape, Mrs. Tamika Scott, filling in for Brad doing the hot spot. Tamika, what's up?
Good morning, Ricky. How are you? Hey, y'all.
Happy to have you.
Yes, well, like Ricky said, I am sitting in for my girl, the Brat-Tat-Tat this morning, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So, Drake brought his mom on stage during the second of his 3 Madison Square Garden concert, and a video shows his mom, Sandy Graham, sitting on a couch with Drake as he serenades her with Look What You've Done from his 2011 album, Take Care. Now, the song is about how Drake's family and his friends helped to launch his career, and Sandy even gets a special dedication in these lyrics. Listen.
Look what you've done. Look what you've done. Look what you've done for me. Oh, yeah. Hey, you knew that I was gonna be some. You stressed out, you need some. I got you.
Oh, that's nice.
That's dope.
Real nice.
Give her flowers while she's living.
I know she's in tears. That's an amazing feeling when you put so much behind your child and they become successful and they say, okay, thank you, Mom.
Yeah.
Or thank you, Daddy, for putting this time and this love and this energy into my career.
Yeah.
It feels really, really good.
Oh, yeah.
I know it does. Okay. In other news, well, Travis Scott was going to perform at the pyramids of Giza in Egypt this Saturday, but the show was officially canceled. Now, Live Nation says, and this is a quote, despite highest efforts, complex production issues meant that the show could not be constructed in the desert. Ooh, that's hot. This might not be the real story, though. Egypt's magicians recently said it canceled Travis' permit because his show would, quote, go against the cultural identity of the Egyptian people. Now, still, Travis tweeted that the show will happen. They just need more time to make it work. Now, what y'all believe? Which one y'all believe to be true?
They probably just don't want him there from that Astroworld thing.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah. So they probably like, you bring
And
problems.
then you're doing a show in the middle of the desert. That's gonna be
That's
something
hot.
crazy. They got to go through some stuff to try to make sure that people are safe, because people get out there dancing and get to jumping around in the desert and passing out. So there might be some stuff with the fire department, the ambulance. They got to line up all those ambulances, swimming pool, water hoses. I don't know. It's a lot, because if you're doing it in the desert and you know what these concerts look like, that ain't like you going to see Ruben Studdard. You sitting there chilling. You know, and this and stand up and jump and take your shirt off and dive in the crowd type of a lot can go on. So you know that's I hope that he's successful and he get a chance to bounce back. And then at the same time, I hope that the families find some resolve of everybody that was injured at the show in Houston. So.
Yes, I think that was a good thing to do. And the way my hot flash is set up, it wouldn't have worked. It would not have worked. I'm your girl, Tamika Scott, and that's what's hot.
All right, I appreciate it, Tamika. Let everybody know how they can follow you real quick on social media.
You can follow me on IG, The Real Tamika Scott, on Threads, The Real Tamika Scott, and my YouTube channel, The Real Tamika Scott.
There it is, y'all. I appreciate that. And coming up next, man, Special K got news your positivity absolutely cannot use. We got that coming up next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
You liar! I believe him, yo. I don't know why, but I do.
All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 13 before the top of the hour, y'all. Special K got news your positivity absolutely cannot use. Special K, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. And I want to let you guys know that today's news is sponsored by a new film inspired by a 90s hood classic. And this movie is starring our very own Gary with the T, E.J. Johnson, and former NBA star Dwight Howard. It's called Love and Basketball. So, y'all look out for that. Once the strike is over, I guess they'll resume filming. Gary, you be way too quiet about the stuff that you're getting involved in, man. You need to tell us about these things so we can promote them.
Yeah, it's a secret.
Well, I know it's a strike, so you can't really talk about it. Okay, so I'm going to respect that. But y'all look out for that later on in the fall. Love and Basketball. Now, okay, now, Tamika, earlier in the week, there was a lot of controversy and conversation that some found to be confusing.
Ricky.
Again, the name of that movie, make a note of it. It's going to be Love and Basketball. Probably around the end of the year it's going to be coming out.
Really?
So, Super Davis, if you could. Starring Gary with the T, E.J. Johnson,
You
and
gonna
former
get to your
NBA
list.
star Dwight Howard.
Sir,
I
you
just
heard
want to
it
make
7
sure
times.
that people. I just want to make
Okay,
They
all
wanna
right.
see
because I
it
want to
now.
support my coworker. This is a major film.
All right.
And it's a remake of a 90s hood classic, Maria, Love and Basketball. All right. So, Tamika, earlier this week, there was a lot of conversation and controversy about the topic of transgenderism and identity. And so, being the journalist that I am, I chose to have my staff reach out to an expert on the subject and give us some clarification on transphobia and identity rights. Now, the statement that we got back reads as follows. Please follow along. Individuals that belong to the trans community should, shall, must at all times in perpetuity be respected in their identity designation of the following pronouns: he, she, us, them, they, we, our, your, her, him, their, and y'all. Simultaneously, any man born as a woman that identifies as a man or male, also known as a penetrating human, or any female woman born as a man that embraces womanhood, or born as a woman that denies manhood while accepting the title of a man that chooses to be a woman who identifies as a woman, or any woman born as a man who identifies neither as man or woman, but rather chooses to identify as he, them, they, or our, must be referred to in those terms, not to exclude the terms us, we, they, or them. Conversely, any person not of cisgender orientation that chooses to openly refuse the labeling of being cis, but rather a breeder, bleeder, humper, dumper, or pumper, these individuals shall be acknowledged in all communications, public, private, and as such.
Girl, I don't even know what he said.
I cannot.
Humper, dumper.
Tamika, did you get all of that? Did that clear it up for you?
Woo, you said a mouthful.
What part confused you, Tamika? You're looking confused.
I was still on the first sentence. I ain't even made it down to the end yet.
Can you break down that humper and dumper?
I know.
Yeah, well, let me repeat that part.
Humper.
Any woman who identifies as a woman, or any woman born as a man who identifies neither as a man nor a woman, but rather chooses to identify as he, them, they, or our, must be referred to, Rock T, in those terms, not to exclude, Maria, the terms us, we, they, or them. Conversely, Gary, any person of cisgender orientation that chooses to openly refuse the labeling of being cis, but rather, listen closely, a breeder, bleeder, humper, dumper, or pumper.
A bleeder.
These individuals shall be acknowledged in all communications, public, private, as such. If you need any further clarification, please reach out to me, Special K913 on Instagram, and follow me.
Everybody gonna reach out to you because don't nobody know what the hell you just got through talking about. It sounds like it made sense though if we study it though.
If you study it, please.
Gary, are you offended or did you get any of it?
I didn't get none of it. I'm sitting there honestly with a damn headache. I'm like, what the hell is he saying? I mean, it would be slow.
Gary, it's very simple. If you just listen and pay attention, any man born as a woman that identifies as a man or a male, also known as a penetrating human, or any female woman born as a man that embraces womanhood, known as a reproducing human, born as a woman that denies manhood, that accepts the title of a man, that chooses to be a woman. I mean, what is there not to understand, Gary?
All of that.
Man. Look, my woman gave me these numbers to play. 15, 30, 37, 38, 45, 47, 15, 30, 37, 38, 45, 47.
Just hurry up. I got customers to serve.
45, all right. How much are it?
$7.50.
$7.50. It's 50, not 750. Mr. Chef, man, I'm gonna kick your ass one day, man. I seen you coming out of the nursing home the other day. I thought of Quit coming in here, man. Hater, man.
Mike Evershaw.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning, Tamika Scott. Good morning to you, honey. It's Thursday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Michael Jordan, y'all, the basketball star. Mr. Michael Jordan, they're saying that he recently sold his majority interest, y'all, in the NBA's Charlotte Hornets, y'all. And now they're saying that he is celebrating his new $2 billion windfall by vacationing, y'all, with his young Latino wife, honey, on their new yacht, honey. Now they're saying, y'all, that Michael Jordan was spotted by the paparazzi being served. Listen to this, y'all. He was served breakfast by his lovely wife, the American model, which I never knew she modeled in the end, Miss Yvette Prieto. Now, they're saying that the two were taken in the European heat wave during their sun-soaked holiday in Sardinia, honey, on their new yacht. Now, they say as Italy baked, honey, in over 40 degrees heat, they're saying the 60-year-old Michael Jordan and his 44-year-old wife chilled out on his luxury yacht, honey, as they enjoyed a little fine dining with a bite to eat together. Now, the party where people talking about... Yeah, they're saying that honey, Miss Yvette showed off her sexy little physique. Now, they saying she was wearing, y'all, a baby blue sports top and leggings, honey. People are saying, who wears leggings to serve breakfast to their man on a yacht? But that's Miss Yvette.
Better than a damn bonnet and a house coat.
I'm telling you, when you on that kind of yacht, you can wear whatever you want.
Damn right.
Yeah, but that's not a good look, honey.
And at least she's serving them breakfast. At least she's serving them breakfast. She's trying now. She's doing the best she can. And it might be some leggings because she probably just got through working out, Gary.
Yeah, well, she should have had on something more decent, honey. And she's 44 years old, honey. She should have worn something more decent. They got them cheering and she on the damn yacht. And they said she was rubbing his back because she probably said, oh, honey, this nigga just got $2 billion, baby.
That's
I'm
right.
going to be good, honey.
She been rubbed. She ain't just started rubbing his back. That's how she got it. She been rubbing that back.
Did.
Everybody know a man love a good back rub or a back scratch or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And a little bacon, egg, and cheese croissant. She probably did two of them little Jimmy Dean pancake and sausage on a stick. We'll be getting our kids with some syrup and some orange juice. Y'all know what we like.
Yes, sir.
And he's so damn dumb to realize that, honey. He probably did put Juanita like a dog, honey. She ain't never got on a big yacht and had billions of dollars and stuff.
You see the biggest house they had? They had the biggest house in the United States of America in Chicago.
Yeah,
come on, man.
But Yvette got a damn bigger one. How about that? So, honey, Yvette she got billions now, honey, and I just don't like that.
Juanita should have stayed in the game. Got to stay in the game.
She wouldn't have admit him cheating on. He probably was cheating with her while he was with doggone Juanita. So I don't blame him for leaving his. But,
Gary, if I'm not mistaken, Gary, I think Juanita got a small stake in the Jordan brand.
Oh, yeah.
Well, did you hear what you said? What's the operative word? Small.
But do you know how big it is?
Come on now.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. She got a small stake.
Okay, I take a small stake of that brand.
I don't like that. I feel so bad for Juanita. And I talked about it other than I feel bad for. But Miss Yvette, honey, I guess she's getting the billions. But anyway, we're going to pray and keep her lifted up.
Juanita or Yvette?
Yeah, we keeping Juanita, honey. Moving on, another celebrity news, y'all. While we praying, y'all, it is official. It is official. Tina Knowles, Beyonce's mom, y'all, filed for divorce, y'all, from actor Richard Lawson. Now, they're saying that Miss Tina Knowles
to me.
No, Rick, they said she's
on this
pulling the
radio
plug.
this morning.
No, she pulling the plug on her second marriage. They said she's filing for divorce from her actor husband, Richard Lawson, after 8 beautiful years of marriage. Now, they're saying, y'all, that Tina beelined it to court on yesterday, honey, and filed for divorce, according to TMZ documents. Now, they're saying she lists the date of separation as Tuesday, and Tina is rolling with an unusual, irreconcilable difference as the reason for the split. Now, they're saying Tina and Richard tied the knot back in April of 2015, and they're saying they did not have any children. Now, they're saying, of course, Tina has 2 kids with her first husband, Matthew Knowles, Beyonce, and Miss Solange. Now, in the document, they're saying Tina is asking the court to terminate the court's ability to award spousal support to her husband, Richard, which she should pay him spousal support. And they're saying Tina's apparently she changed her name to Celestine Lawson when she married Richard, and now she wants to have her name restored to Celestine Knowles. Now, they're saying they reached out to Beyonce while she was on tour, and Tina and Richard, and they say so far there has been no word back to them. Now, I think Miss Tina should pay him spousal support. Don't y'all think she should pay him spousal support?
I just hope she had a prenup agreement in place.
Yeah.
And he's a man of a different generation. He ain't going to want no spousal
support. I don't care what nobody say. A man should never, I don't care how much money she got, live off a woman, period.
Well, he might not be living off. He just might get a check, though, Ricky.
You don't need to get a check off of her that's living off of her. You taking the check, cash, and living with it. No. No, go get a job. A man could get an air mattress, a PlayStation, a one-bedroom apartment, and start all over. You're a man.
Yeah.
Well,
my if I was married to her, I wouldn't want nothing. It's okay, if you want a divorce, I respect that. Or whatever, just give me my PlayStation.
Well, maybe. Remember the safe was stolen out the house not too long ago? Maybe he knew he wasn't getting nothing. It was like, hey, yo, we're going to be here.
But Ricky,
allegedly.
They stole the safe.
Yeah, you know they stole the safe out.
With over $1 million in the safe.
But what are you going to do with $1 million? That was just $1 million. He's a big actor.
And my thing, that'll get you a one-bedroom apartment. You can pay that rent in a one-bedroom apartment.
But this is the deal, though, y'all. This man is on strike. He's an actor. Miss Tina should help him out and pay him
money from All My Children. He was on there kissing Angie.
Sure was.
Well, yeah.
And he took Angie from Jesse on All My Children.
Well, yeah, but he didn't take Tina from Matthew. But my thing is, this is what's bothering me, though. Now, she's restoring her name. She went to Tina Celestine when she was with Richard. Now she's going back to Tina Knowles. Why is she still carrying the Knowles name? Won't she go back to Tina Beyonce?
Beyonce and Solange or whatever, that was her. She had that name for a long time. That was only 8 years.
Well, I wouldn't want Knowles after what he did me. Hell, look what he did her.
Hey, she
what
earned
did Matthew do her? She may have earned it, but hell, she left him when he cheated and started having all them damn babies, outside babies. So I wouldn't even want my name to be Knowles no more. I want my name to go back to my maiden name, which her maiden name is Beyonce. Just her name is Celestine Beyonce.
That was her maiden name?
Yeah, Beyonce's her maiden name. She didn't have any boys. That's why they named Beyonce to carry on the maiden name Beyonce. Y'all get y'all history.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I will say this, man. I love Miss Tina. And she has been very, very supportive of us, and I just wish her the absolute best and happiness. And she is definitely like a aunt to me, and I I really wish her the best. I hate it. I just hate it. I just wish the relationship worked out for her.
Yeah, and we just.
But don't no man need to be eating off no woman. Go get you an air mattress and get you a job at Express Oil Change and start over. All them single moms be coming through there. You can pull something else. Just keep it moving. But don't try to take her money because you ain't did you got nothing to do with none of that what they built up.
And that's said by Ricky. All right, the color of the day, honey, is one of my favorite color. My color of the day is Quasar. On the high end, you say Quasar, and on the low end, you say beautiful gold. That's your color for today.
Gary, you really sitting up and think he's supposed to get some kind of support? You really believe that, or you
Ricky,
just talking?
No, but I mean, because Ricky, he's not working right now because he's on strike. And I mean, Miss Tina can help him.
He's a man.
But what did he do to make her file for divorce? We failed to talk about that part. Or to think about it.
He probably was working all the time and couldn't sit there and give her attention.
Gary, please.
Amen.
Gary.
Bye.
Gary, hang up the phone.
Okay, click.
Click over. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T. All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. We got your wake-up call. 866-9 Ricky. Here we go.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Cause he woke you up this morning, slid you in your house shoes, go and be better. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Wanna know where you calling from? So come on and tell us and just wake up.
Good morning, the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. This is Patricia Sanders from St. Louis, Missouri. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hey, it's Felicia, Palm Beach County, Florida. Y'all wake up, wake up, wake up.
Calling from New Orleans. Wake up, wake up, wake up, New Orleans.
This is Chris Lockett calling from Shelby, North Carolina. Wake up, Tamika Scott. Wake up, Rickey Smiley. Thank you for everything you do in the morning, brother. Them inspiration songs is off the chain. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
All right, here we go.
Wake up, wake up. If you listening on your radio, gang of cities tuned in, locked in. What's yours? Cause we gon' let them know. Where you at, Norfolk? Wake up. In Birmingham, wake up. Oklahoma, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. St. Louisville, wake up. New Orleans, wake up. Hey, Memphis, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
All right, it's 7 to be about to buy.
Goodbye, Gush Fears. Thanks to Always Ultra Thin with rapid dry technology that absorbs 2 times faster versus the leading store brand. Hello, clean and comfortable. Always fear no gush.
It's just real talk.
Rickey Smiley Unleashed. Hey, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, man. So excited, man. Big shout out to everybody that's listening to us on Star 94 in Orlando, Daytona. I was so excited to be there on yesterday. And all the community service that we getting ready to do. Elroy, thank you. You and your team, your staff, man, I love y'all. And, man, listen, I had a lot of fun. But people are still talking about the Cincinnati Music Festival. Big shout out to Procter & Gamble for sponsoring the Cincinnati Music Festival. So I got a letter right here I want to read. Dear Rickey Smiley Morning Show, we got a petition signed by 2,000 people that came out to the. Does it say this handwriting on it? How they hand wrote it? They came out to the morning show live broadcast, and we were so excited. We had been there since 3:30 a.m. I was with one of the ladies that came up on stage and did karaoke with the young lady and did the split that you gave the tickets to. Thank you for that. We were real disappointed when Special K came out on stage with the outfit that he had on, with the different. She wrote arrears of grays in the boots that he had on. That was inappropriate for it to be 90-something degree weather. In Cincinnati, we knew that the morning started off kind of cool, but it always get hot.
Wait a minute! Wait! Hey,
outfit, the necklaces,
Rick,
the accessories.
No. This is what we're not gonna do. This is what we're not gonna do.
Bro.
Now, no. I took the slings and arrows the other day. Okay, I took the slander the other day. This is not a real letter. You making this? You wrote this letter.
Man,
ain't nobody sent that letter in. Ain't nobody sent that letter in. Y'all posted. No. Because here's what y'all did. Okay. First of all, let's clarify. It was not 90 degrees. Okay.
It was.
Now
hot.
we was out there at 5:30 in the morning.
Boots you had on.
We was out there at 5:30 in the morning. It was about 70 degrees maybe. There was a nice breeze blowing. It was actually kind of cool. Okay. And you posted it on your Instagram. Nice. I got them from H&M. You posted those boots on Instagram next to a fictitious temperature reading saying that it was 90 degrees. And all these people go
to RS Comedy. Go to my IG page and scroll over one.
All these people calling it. All these people commenting on your RS Comedy. My guy from Glory, K. Those are the ugliest boots I've seen in my life. I don't think the Goodwill would take them. The real lemon pepper steppers. He looked like he just got home from Desert Storm. All of that. Tamika, I showed you the boots.
Yes, you showed me the boot, and I was like, the boots got personality. It fits your personality.
Thank you. They were nice. But Tamika, were they nice boots?
Yes, they were nice for you.
Ricky.
Yes, they're nice for him.
Tamika, that's like wearing a coat to hell.
No. Tamika is a member of R&B group Escape, one of the greatest R&B groups of all time, and she has done many shows and been on many stages, and she says these boots are fly as hell. And
now, I didn't say all that. Now, don't we put words in my mouth?
No, shut up. No. Ricky, hold on. Pause. No, I'm about to shut it all the way down. One more thing. Give me 30 seconds. I'm about to shut it all the way down. Ricky, I got somebody on the phone. Now, you ain't know about this. I got somebody on the phone that took exception to me being slandered across the country about these daggone boots.
What?
Do we have? Are they on the phone?
They on the phone.
Good morning.
Hey. Yeah, that's my mama.
morning.
That's my mother. My mother saw the slander. Hold on, ma. My mother saw the slander that her son, her baby boy, was undergoing, but behind your torturing me about these boots. Now, Mom, I showed you the boots. I sent you a picture of the boots. Now, what you got to say?
What the hell was that? Nothing that ugly.
Hang up on her. Hey, producers, hang up on her. Hang up.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Who is this? Like we don't know.
But hey, let me tell you something. But y'all in so much trouble right now. All of y'all in trouble. All of y'all.
The morning show? What, for coming to work?
All y'all. Hell yeah, all y'all in trouble. Y'all might not been paying attention for the last 3 weeks. You too, Tamika. All y'all in trouble.
Wait a minute, Tamika?
Right.
Yeah, Tamika in trouble too. Cause y'all violating, shouting.
Violating what?
Don't you know we fought to be on strike.
We on strike?
What?
Yep.
Yeah, we on strike. Y'all don't even, but y'all not read. Y'all don't know what's going on. We fought to be on strike, shouting.
Oh.
You've been on.
Yeah, I'm on strike. Yeah.
What you on strike for?
Actors and the actresses for the SAG union.
Yeah, I be sagging. Every time I put on my jeans, I be sagging. Look, shouting, you fought to be on strike, shouting.
I don't think that apply to us, Black Tony.
Yeah, dude. I talked to my manager. My agent said, yeah, we on strike. So just chill. Just don't go to work. Y'all ain't supposed to be on the radio. Y'all ain't supposed to do nothing.
So
all y'all in trouble. Ain't nobody gonna put y'all in no more movies.
So let me ask you something, Black Tony. So when your agent called you and tell you that we on strike and told you not to go to work, how did that make you feel when he told you not to go to work? Is that different for you?
Yeah, I said, really? I said, don't go at all. He said, nah, you can't go at all, Shouty. I said, oh my God, this gonna be adjustment. I'm gonna have to really change my schedule. I'm gonna have to change my whole schedule around now. Cause now I'm gonna have all this free time every morning. Cause he told me, I said, so don't go at all. I said, don't even pull up. He said, don't even pull up. I said, damn. I said, all right, then, well, it is what it is.
How long gonna take you to get adjusted to, being on strike and not coming to work?
Well, right now, you know what I'm saying? It's a little, you know what I'm saying? It's a little rough right now because I'm still trying to get my body used to or just getting up and not going. But what you laughing at, D'Amico? You supposed to be on strike too.
You got more excuses than a man going to jail.
You supposed to be on strike too.
When the last time you came to work, Black Tony?
Let me see. It was, I think it was May. Let me see. Now it was January. What this is? What 2023?
Yeah, man.
2023. Yeah, hold on. Let me subtract November from January 2022, 2021, 2013, 20. Rod T, what you 2012? Well,
go back. Go back.
Yeah,
2014. It was 2014. Hold on.
What month you got hired? What year you got hired?
Hold on a second. Don't hang up. Hold on.
Hello? Black Tony.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Bubba, my truck died on me and old Duger needs to go for a ride. I just don't know what I'm gonna do.
My first cousin, John Pig's got a car lot over in Prattville. Go see him.
If you're in the market for a quality pre-owned vehicle at a great price and you want to shop in a friendly, relaxed atmosphere, go to Pig Enterprises in Prattville, where you'll deal directly with a member of the Pig family. See all of their vehicles and prices online at pigenterprises.com.
Old Pig ain't good looking at me, but he sure sells a nice truck.
Yeah! Even old Duger likes this truck.
I'm so tired of y'all flexing on Alabama like that. I don't appreciate it.
Even old Duger likes this truck.
Hey, what's the other one, Dave? Damn, the furniture.
Red House.
You got Red House, Dave. What the name of this is Pig Furniture?
Pig Enterprise.
No, Pig Enterprise. Car sales.
And now Prattville is above Montgomery, Alabama. You got to go through Prattville to get to Montgomery. Run that back again.
Bubba, my truck died on me and old Duger needs to go for a ride. I just don't know what I'm gonna do.
My first cousin, John Pig's got a car lot over in Prattville. Go see him.
If you're in the market for a quality pre-owned vehicle at a great price and you want to shop in a friendly, relaxed atmosphere, go to Pig Enterprises in Prattville, where you'll deal directly with a member of the Pig family. See all of their vehicles and prices online at pigenterprises.com.
Old Pig ain't good looking at me, but he sure sells a nice truck.
Yeah! Even old Duger likes this truck.
Now hold on. All right, now this is another Alabama great. Here we go.
Can't we all just get along?
At the Red House Furniture,
We can.
At the Red House.
I'm Richard, a.k.a. Big Head. I work at the Red House, and I'm black.
At the Red
I like pumping iron and pumping furniture into people's homes.
I'm Johnny, a.k.a. 10 Gauge. I work at the Red House, and I'm white. I like deer hunting, bass fishing, and extending credit to all people.
At the Red House.
I'm black, and I love the Red House. I'm white, and I love the Red House.
I'm a black woman, and I love the Red House.
I am white, and the Red House is for me.
At the Red House.
Look at the sofa. It's perfect for a black person or a white person.
This mattress is perfect for a white person or a black person.
At the Red House, where black people and white people buy furniture.
Oh, wait.
And Hispanic people, too.
And all people.
Oh,
What's that, Gary?
Oh, that's something. Oh, my God.
it's the music. It's the music. It's the keyboard. It's the keyboard for me.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Gary got the tea in the cooler today. Brought to you by.
Brought to you by Crest. Crest Pro Health stops cavities before they start. Most toothpaste quit working in minutes, but the antibacterial fluoride in Crest Pro Health protects for up to 12 hours. Gary with the tea. Got that tea. What you got?
Oh, good.
That was terrible. Gary with the tea. Got that tea. What you got?
Ooh,
that's how I say about it. Right. Gary with the tea. Got that tea. What you got?
What you got?
Good morning, Special K. Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and here's what's happening in celebrity news. You know, Ricky, I was raised and I was brought up around people that always said, don't count your chickens before they hatch, honey. And a lot of people are saying, y'all, that Bronny James, the oldest son of NBA superstar LeBron James, which suffered a cardiac arrest during their basketball practice the other day, they're saying, y'all, that he may not ever play basketball with his dad, and his dad might never play basketball with him. Now they're saying by the time he get up to age or whatever to play basketball with his dad, they say LeBron gonna be too old. They say he's gonna be too old, honey. And it's saying that people are talking about that. It's sad that this is happening, or this happened and stuff. But things like this happen, and it's just not be a good look for LeBron. But it's sad.
Not feeling comfortable with him playing right now. Because that accident is something crazy. I would be nervous about my son playing again.
Exactly. That's what they say.
I really hate that.
Yeah.
Yep, they say whether or not Bronny's career can continue will depend, honey, on his family, the league, and ultimately, his own appetite, for risk. Now, they're saying sports analyst says LeBron is 38. He's going to be too old to play when basketball phenomenon Bryce James, 16, is potentially drafted into the NBA. So that's his other son. But they're saying, honey, even when the cause of a cardiac arrest is known, there are a few NBA teams that is willing to take a chance on a high-profile player with a defective heart. So this is sad.
Wow.
And, that's why they said you got to do what you got to do now, honey, because tomorrow's not promised.
Hey.
Things are not promised. You got to live your life, honey.
Yes.
I'm putting off for tomorrow what you could do today. So.
Well, after what happened to DeMar Hamlin and how he made that quick recovery, I'm just like, I'm way more optimistic about the power of God. So, you never know. You never know. He could figure out what it is and, find a way to control it. And they could play together because 38 is young. There have been some guys in their mid-40s who have played well, right, Rock?
Yeah, and LeBron James is not showing any signs of decreasing. Like, the dude's still averaging almost 30 points a game at age 38. So,
but guess what? We're talking about his son. His son was young and had a heart attack.
Well, yeah,
I'm just saying if the son recovers and say in 4 years he plays in the league, LeBron will only be 42.
Yeah, that's true. But if he recovers, but I would be terrified to be running down a court with a ball, honey, after having a cardiac arrest. So, but we're gonna keep him.
That is something to think about. Yeah, it does go straight to your nervous system.
Yeah,
but I do think that basketball is his life, and they'll figure out what's wrong, what caused it, and thank God that they had. People there that did CPR or the ambulance or whoever that saved his life. Because if he was alone by himself and his heart stopped beating, that would be a different story. So we just thank God that he survived and prayers up to him, and I hope he continue his career.
Yes. And in my final story, y'all, rapper Bow Wow, oh my God, Tamika, you know him? Bow Wow, they say being sued for $15,000, baby, by an irate father who claimed that the rapper cheated his beautiful 10-year-old daughter out of a feature. Now, they're saying the lawsuit comes a month after Bow Wow was given a special proclamation by the Atlanta City Council during the 4th annual Black Music Moguls Brunch recently. Now, they said, according to the court documents, honey, obtained by the Neighborhood Talk, they're saying the father of a 10-year-old aspiring rapper paid Bow Wow $3,000, y'all, via Cash App for a feature or a verse. Now, they're saying the girl's father said Bow Wow accepted the money but failed, honey, to come through with that feature on the track, y'all. Isn't that sad? Would y'all do something like that, Tamika?
Was it a contract? Was it
I don't
really
know.
a Bow Wow?
They said the family filed a $15,000 lawsuit, including the $3,000 plus attorney fees and other court costs. Now, they're saying based on the foregoing and as a direct consequence of defendant's actions and failures, plaintiff's total damages include costs and attorney's fees amount to $15,000, honey.
In Bow Wow's defense, he did say he don't have Cash App and that he don't do business like that.
Really?
Yeah, there's a lot of fraudulent people out there that's pretending.
Really?
He said them people got catfished.
Yep.
Really?
By somebody perpetrating to be him. That's what he says.
That's believable. That is believable.
Really? Oh my God!
That catfish ain't no joke. It's still people
and
still.
How much
catfish.
was the feature for? The feature was for $3,000.
Yeah.
Right.
The feature.
Yeah, that sound fishy to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Ain't nobody doing no features on that for no 3, right? Is that's not the going price for a
that's
feature,
low.
right?
Right.
How much y'all charge?
More than that.
Really?
Yeah.
I do literally anything for $3,000.
The feature is like just lending your voice or something to the track.
Oh.
8 bars, 12 bars.
Give me a special K913. I'll do anything for $3,000.
Now don't say anything now.
He'll change them ugly shoes. But anyway. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today is Quasar. On the high end, you say Quasar, and on the low end, you say gold. That's your color for today.
y'all give it up again with the team.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Today on What's Trending, we are talking about aliens. And yesterday, 3 former military officials told Congress that they believe the government knows more about UFOs. Now, we've all seen movies like Men in Black and TV shows like Ancient Aliens and Battlestar Galactica. Y'all know nothing about Battlestar Galactica.
Old school right there.
Back in the damn day, baby. And for the most part, it's just entertainment, right? Some say it's based in reality. So today's question is, do you believe that aliens exist and that there have been a cover-up? Hit us up at 866-9-RICKY, 866-9-RICKEY.
Yeah, Ricky, so a House Oversight Subcommittee held a hearing on UFOs, officially known as Unidentified Aerial Phenomena, or UAPs, and heard mystifying testimony about how unexplained object sightings were happening and government possession of non-human biological matter.
So David Grush, a former U.S. intelligence official, told the panel that he is absolutely certain that the government is in possession of UFOs, stating that he conducted interviews with 40 high-level government witnesses over a 4-year period. Grush went on to say that he has interviewed individuals who've recovered non-human bodies from crashed UFOs. Okay, so y'all, according to a Pew Research Center survey, 65% of Americans say that intelligent life exists on other planets, and there were more than 5,000 alleged UFO sightings in 2022. And as of May of this year, 2023, there have been close to 1,400 sightings. Now, 2 days ago, there was a sighting actually over the Dallas-Fort Worth area.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
I got a good friend of mine, George, in the studio. And George, we talked about aliens before. Do you believe in aliens?
Not really, Ricky.
Why?
I don't know, man. I just don't.
You don't believe? I mean, you've never seen nothing in the sky, nothing freaked you out?
No. Not really.
Straight to the point.
Never
seen anything like that.
Right. And George had a bad accident. I'm glad you okay. You all right?
I'm okay. Thank you.
What happened? Your accident? Because he got an arm in a sling, right, T?
All right.
But you good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good, man. I'm good.
We glad you safe.
Thank you so much, Ricky.
Everybody pray for George. How can they follow you on Facebook, George?
360 Mix.
Huh?
360 MIX.
360 MIX. George came in here, his arm messed up. George, and like somebody threw him out a hot air balloon. No, I ain't trying to crack on you, George. I'm sorry. George.
Somebody get mad, you better leave him alone. Leave him alone.
Yeah, he get mad, he'll cut all the equipment off. You know, take that equipment and go home with it. That, you know, them engineers, they be something. But what do y'all think, Special K? You was in the military?
I believe that that the military does have these things in their possession. I believe that I think it would be real arrogant of us as humans to assume that we're the only living beings in this whole entire universe.
Creation.
You know, I think that there's stuff out there that we don't know about and, you know, that we may never know about. And I think the government keeps a lot of secrets from us, too.
That part
Definitely.
is true.
Yeah, and why would they come to the planet Earth or whatever? Like, what's their whole? Because I see some of the videos. I don't know if it's real or not.
Well, the same way we want to go to the moon, you know, and I want to travel to Mars and see what's over there, man. You know, other beings want to come here.
You say what, George?
They always have a grainy picture.
Right.
It's always a grainy picture. You can't see the video or picture. What do you think of that?
It's never clear.
Never clear. A lot of good cameras out there. iPhone 14s.
Right.
And they're taking it with like a Nokia.
Right.
Some of the recent pictures are pretty clear, but there's so much going on with the government and with the military and testing different systems and weapons, and you never know if it's a military thing that's going on, then they're just not telling you about it.
And it could be a national security issue.
Exactly.
They're doing the research and everything. But my thing is, Ricky, is there have been thousands of sightings. What benefit do people have, all thousands of them, to lie? All of them. Like, how is it benefiting you to lie about seeing an alien? If anything, I wouldn't want to say it because I'm going to look crazy. So my thing is, like, somebody telling the truth.
Beyonce Aloysius, what are your thoughts?
Beyonce Aloysius is not with us today.
She don't want to leave no comment.
She saw one.
Tamika Scott, I mean, you agree with Special K. Maria. You think that it's something out there, right? You think, Gary, what do you think?
I really don't even think about it, honey, because my thing is, people talk about all this, the UFOs and all that madness and stuff, honey. If you ain't seen that, I don't believe in all that. I just think that somebody put up, you know how they beam up a light in the sky and stuff, and you know, with like those lights at those clubs where they be going around when they letting people know that people gonna be there. I just think somebody may be just using one of those lights and beaming up in the sky.
Why would you think that? Why would you think in this vast universe of millions of planets that we're the only living beings anywhere? Why would you assume that?
What you mean we're the only living beings?
Why would you assume that Earth is the only planet that has beings on it, that has living?
Well, what else do they have besides Earth?
What do you mean? What else do they have?
They got
this
Mars.
Ain't the only
they
planet.
Got,
Pluto.
Yeah, they got other planets.
They got Venus,
they got
Saturn.
Saturn. They got Pluto.
They got Uranus.
They got
where
what,
you want to go, Gary?
Uranus. Gary, you don't know about Uranus? That's right next to Venus.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Ricky.
And Venus.
We ain't got no calls.
What? It's right between Venus and Mercury, I think.
I think he got it. Yeah.
Let's go to.
Yeah.
Gary want to go to Uranus.
Gary, I'm sorry.
Wow.
Gary.
Just go to commercial.
No, we gotta take some calls.
Let's take some calls. 8669 Ricky. 8669 RICKEY. Good morning.
I do believe that aliens exist because I live in Kentucky, and all the stuff from the movies didn't come out the sky. That stuff is real.
The only thing I have a problem with is government cover-up is real, too. They've killed people's careers. People had to say something on their deathbed, and I'm 70 years old, and I've been doing this kind of like little inadvertent research. They consider Jesus an alien, so there you go.
I do. I think you have to be closed-minded and naive not to think there are other life forms in this whole big universe.
Yes, they is in the ocean. They coming through the Bermuda Triangle.
No, I don't believe that they're real, but I had an experience while I was at work. I'm a police officer, and I was on patrol, and I saw these 3 lights in the sky, like in a triangle formation. So I called. I watched them for a while. They were just hovering, and so I called the weatherman to make sure it wasn't like something weather going on. And he said, let me check it out. He called me back. He said, no. He asked me to take pictures of it and send it to them. And all of a sudden, they just kind of disappeared one at a time.
Yeah. See, stuff like that is, I believe that. Now, I believe that. I do believe stuff show up, and I really do believe in some UFOs. Or whatever. I just do, because it is arrogant to think that we're the only life, and out of the whole solar system, out of all of the planets, as a matter of fact, they sent stuff to Mars that showed that there's other forms of life. Special K.
Yeah. Well, they also said that there's an alien that used to play in the NBA, and we went by the name of Sam Cassell.
Man, that's so unnecessary.
That's
Rick, say dang.
Yeah, that's not nice.
Rick. Hey, Rick.
It was flat.
Sam Cassell, mama love him.
Hey, Rick. Come on, Rick.
I loved watching him play. He was a really great basketball player.
He's actually a coach now.
Oh, is he?
Rock T, who he coach for now?
Oh, no.
I don't know.
Ain't you the damn sports team?
No, not today.
All right, y'all.
How you spell his last name?
Cassell.
Don't look at this picture. Please
Oh,
don't look at this picture.
don't do that. Don't do that, because then y'all gonna have. Let's go to the phones. Good morning.
Yeah, I believe in aliens. That's where Special K got them boots from.
Damn, there it is.
Oh.
Got him right there. They damn
Shots
sure they
fired.
come from nowhere in the United States, and Cincinnati is still teed off. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. Jeff Johnson got 3 things that you need to know. What up, Jeff?
What's up? How you doing, brother?
Blessing on the favor, man.
Man, listen, I want to chime in on this for a minute on this alien piece. I just don't know about y'all, but I just think if human beings who only access 10% of the power of their brain are the greatest creation God ever made, I'm disappointed.
What?
That's all I'm saying. Human beings, right?
Break it down, Jeff.
Those of us who live on Earth, human beings.
Right.
It is scientifically proven that we only use 10% of our brains, right? Don't you find that depressing? I hope that there are other creations in the universe that use more than 10% of their brains. And I fundamentally believe that there are. And so I think the God that I serve is so incredibly powerful that we can't be the best he is.
I know I don't use the math part of my brain, that's for sure. I can't do it.
Aliens, Tucker Carlson got driven through the hood by Ice Cube. Did you know this?
No.
I'm reading about it right now.
Like, for real. Ice Cube decided that it was a good idea for him to give Tucker Carlson a tour of South Central Los Angeles.
And what happened, Jeff?
Well, I mean, here's the thing. It was. I don't know. I still don't understand it. I mean, Kay, have you gotten any better sense of like what the point of this was?
I'm just now reading about it, literally as you were coming on. But my whole thing is with somebody like a Tucker Carlson or a Sean Hannity, I don't see the point of us allowing themselves to come into our space, because all they're going to do is create the narrative that they want to create, and it never comes out in our favor. We never come out looking good when you're dealing with propagandists like that.
And it was on Tucker Carlson's Twitter show.
Oh,
so
damn.
Yeah. So I mean, this was I think his show is called Stay in Your Lane. So they talked about hot button issues. And Cube was his guest. But I mean, listen, Cube, I absolutely love Cube, but Cube to me has been really interesting in how he's decided to show up. And he clearly has his own views, and he stands by them. And so whether I agree or disagree with Cube, I always respect people that stand on their own too, and we can debate like two grown people what we agree with and don't agree with. But I agree with you, Kay. I think Tucker Carlson has not proven himself to be authentic and trustworthy enough for me to allow him to use my likeness, my words, cut my stuff up for anything. But you know, listen, I'm not Cube. And
they're going to present it the way they want their people to look at it.
Yeah, and so, I mean, listen, it's out, y'all. It was released on Tuesday, so anybody that wants to take a look at it can, if you actually want to see it, and I may look at it for myself so I can judge for myself.
And were they in a car, Ice Cube, like driving them around, or they got a driver, or they like what's the setup?
Yeah, they driving around.
Yep, they're in the back seat, chilling.
Yeah.
Here's the headline from that TMZ pulled from it. Ice Cube tells Tucker Carlson, quote, "Nothing changed with Obama or BLM." Now, there's no context to that, so you don't know.
Exactly.
There's no context to that. That's all it says, and that's what you give them when you go and play on their playground.
Yep. And then they use that and manipulate it, and now it's going to be on Fox News. Even though they hate Tucker Carlson, they're going to use that soundbite.
Right. Right.
But this is why I love all of our folks who are doing, regardless of what the topic is, everybody that's doing a podcast, that's doing their own show, so that we can have our own narratives and come from every aspect of our community, not just people that have lofty degrees or have been on air forever, but as many people from our community that do their research, that identify the community that they really want to speak to, that serve that community with just a level of integrity. All of that content is so important for us, because the more they attack us, the more we're going to need voices from all over our community that truly show who we are, the diversity of it, the differing views, the fact that we are not a monolith. That's why I love all of these young, especially content creators that just have a level of integrity to their voice, the culture, and their community. So y'all keep up the good work wherever you are. And if you've got a voice and you've got a community you want to serve, don't wait for anybody else to tell you how to do it. Just do it. Because I don't want Tucker Carlson and Ice Cube to be the loudest voice. Those are three things I got for you, brothers. I will holler at y'all next week. Y'all be good, man.
Hey, absolutely. Hey, Jeff, let everybody know how they can follow you and how you can be reached.
I got a new website. It's called don'twearthoseboots.com.
Jeff.
Damn.
Got it. You too, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff, you got any phone calls from Cincinnati people that went to the music festival?
It won't stop. All my family in Cincinnati.
Okay, we got to go to commercial.
And what are they saying?
They're like, listen, I thought Kay was a hood dude. I really believed that he was real. And I'm like, listen, don't allow one thing that the brother wore to make you feel like he's not real. He just has moments where he's been impacted by these aliens who gave him these boots to wear.
All right, Jeff. Thanks a lot, man.
Jeff, somebody say he's a member of the Proud Boys.
I'm going to leave that alone.
Always good hearing from you, Jeff.
I'm not going to do that. See, I'm trying to defend you, brother. Listen, I know you're not part of the Proud Boys. You a proud man, though.
That's right. I
am. Y'all give it up for George Wallace. Hey, George.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley and the whole crew. Talk to me.
George, what you want, man?
Man, I'm telling you, I know y'all talking about it. Some people talking about aliens, right? Now, right. I know there's aliens. I've seen aliens. I'm not going to lie to you. I was in Alabama. I think it was about 1968. That's how long ago I saw it. Well, I don't know what an alien is, but it's a big, fat lady. And I met her in Alabama, and I'm pretty sure she was. What year were you born, Ricky? I met her in 1968. Big, fat, ugly lady. What year were you born, Ricky?
68. What you trying to say, George?
I ain't trying to say. I'm straight up saying. I met you. Your mama's an alien.
My mama, George. Why are you on the show this morning, George? And your mom was supposed to be coming on, giving her. She said she got a new neck bone rub that she came up with.
That is not true. My mama was gonna call in, but she had another baby this morning, so she down at Grady in Atlanta.
You got a newborn brother?
She got. I have a newborn brother. My mama had another baby, so you know, crazy glue can't keep my mama's legs together. But that's a whole different story. Okay.
That's a different story. They said she was out there, George.
Well, listen, Ricky, don't talk about my mama because you know your mama's so fat you can't even pull her ass up on the internet, okay?
George, your mama's so ugly she make onions cry.
George, they say your mama's so strong she shoot dice with car batteries.
That's pretty strong. Now listen, that sounds like Special K. And you know, I was talking to your mama this morning, Special K. And we was talking about them ugly shoes. And when you get home, the shoes under your mama's bed, those are mine.
George, man, the way your mama pushed those planes back from the gate for Spirit Airlines is unbelievable.
My mama don't work for Spirit. My mama works for Delta. Don't get it right now.
Oh, really? Okay. I knew it was one of them, but she pushed the planes back from the gate.
Oh, my God. I call in to say good morning and say hello to everybody.
Yeah.
And y'all just talking crazy today. You're talking about so much stuff and the planets and all. And I know y'all don't make no joke to Gary about no Uranus, okay? Don't do that if you didn't already do it.
Oh, George.
Gary don't want to hear that stuff, okay? Stop it.
Hey,
No,
George be starting stuff. Don't think that we being mean to George Wallace, because I was going through the TSA in Houston, and he was coming out, and I just spoke to him. I said, hey, George, how you doing? And then he got loud on me and started talking about my outfit, just dogged me out in front of all of the TSA agents in Houston at Houston, Houston Hobby Airport. Remember that, George? Remember how mean you was to me when I was only trying to be nice to you?
The way you were dressed, you look like an alien. That's why TSA wouldn't let your ass through.
What I had on, George?
Listen, I was just talking to TSA 2 days ago. I had to go down there in Atlanta and get that boy out of jail. Wasn't that Waka Flocka plane? Had to get his ass out of jail. Going through that with a gun. You know you can't go. Yeah.
Oh yeah, sometimes George, they be forgetting that they had that gun on them, because you know you in Atlanta, you got to stay ready, and then next thing you know you got to jump on the flight. So yeah, that happens sometimes.
Well, don't you take your gun on that, because I'm not coming to get you out of jail. I want you to know, Atlanta just getting too black for me. I'm born and raised there, but it's getting too black. They playing Jay-Z at the Cracker Barrel now, so and Lil Wayne. So you.
What is that? They playing Jay-Z at the Cracker Barrel.
And the white manager got gold teeth. Atlanta just getting too black for me.
No, man. I heard that they did a drive-by on your mama. They shot her up real bad, but they had water guns with soap in it. But they said she's doing much better now.
Now, you hang out in Florida all the time, right?
Yeah.
I love you in Florida. I was at Disney World, and they named the ride after your mama. It's called Space Mountain. I mean, they call your mama Space Mountain, but it's a good ride. But the line, oh my God, the line.
Why? What about the line?
It's so long because they named it after your mama. Some of these jokes are new. And they don't go over right away. You have to think about them.
Yeah, you got to let them marinate. For a few minutes.
You got to. What's Nate? They got to do what kind of Nate? Marinate.
They got to marinate.
Don't use no big words on me like that.
And George, you're gonna be in Baltimore, and everybody need to come out, because let me tell y'all something. He gonna do about an hour on stage, and then he gonna go through the first 5 or 6 rows and roast everybody for the rest of the night. That's a fact.
Yeah, because a lot of people haven't been out since COVID, and these people remember the AARP. They need to come out and get to laugh. What's happening at my show? Young kids are bringing their parents out. They've never seen their mom and dad laugh, and I think that's just awesome. And guess what? Marshall Warfield is going to be with me, Ricky.
What?
I'm trying to tell you, it's a new thing. Marshall Warfield is going to be with me, and Mara J. We're going to be at the Comedy Factory. At the Comedy Factory, where we make jokes. It's not like the Cheesecake Factory. That's a lie. That ain't no factory. That's a restaurant. Okay?
Right. Okay, did we do the Comedy Factory in Baltimore at that time?
Yeah, we did. That's a great club, man. So y'all go out there.
That's one of my favorite comedy clubs, man.
Oh, yeah, love it.
They're still talking about you right now. They say, I hope you're good as Rickey Smiley. I said, anybody good as Rickey Smiley.
Y'all make sure y'all go and get tickets to see George Wallace so he can stop asking us to cash app him $40.
Right.
Y'all make sure y'all go and see George Wallace.
$40? Who you think you're going to see? This ain't no Rickey Smiley.
This ain't. Wait a minute, George. Wait a minute now. Being real disrespectful, George. What you gonna wear? What you gonna have on? I hope you don't have on what Special K had on in Cincinnati. That was some garbage.
I bought George his own boots, just like the ones I had on. So y'all go out and see George with the boots on.
We like our boots. Don't Special K. We like our boots, and we don't care what y'all say about our boots. So those are our boots. These boots are made for walking.
If you don't get your "Make America Great Again" boot wearing. That's what they had on January the 6th when they was climbing that wall of the Capitol. Those boots that they had on.
Don't bring up DC. Please don't bring up DC again, okay?
Them damn insurrectionist ones.
Hey, Ricky, insurrectionist. That's a word I just learned this year. Insurrection, I learned that word this year. I learned cootery. What's the name you put the cheese on that board? They used to whoop our ass with. They call it cootery.
Yeah.
Charcuterie. That's the board they used to whoop our ass with. See, I'm just learning that word charcuterie. I'm just learning the word. We need a word like worser and more worser.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
George is going to be at the comedy. It's the Comedy Factory, right?
I'm going to be at the Comedy Factory where it's going to be more worser than it is right now.
Right. Y'all make sure y'all get your tickets and go and see my good friend, the one and only. Y'all give it up and show your love for George Wallace.
News headlines.
Entertainment. Sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Watch our Rickey Smiley Morning Show. 27 minutes after the hour. Y'all got your front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, our SMS family. Here's what's happening in news. Prosecutors in Lafayette, Indiana, have filed child neglect and drug charges against the parents of a 5-year-old who fatally shot his 16-month-old brother dead on March 28th. The 5-year-old reportedly tested positive for cocaine. Authorities said more drugs and other paraphernalia were found in the home. In other news, President Biden's son, Hunter Biden, attempted to plead guilty in return for a plea deal on charges of misdemeanor tax crimes, but the judge in the case put the proceedings on hold over the question of whether the deal settles the entire 5-year investigation. Now, Biden wound up pleading not guilty while reserving the right to change his plea if the matter is resolved. Hunter Biden is also being investigated for alleged money laundering and foreign lobbying in an investigation that was launched by then-President Donald Trump in 2018. Lastly, a group of 7 big automakers have announced a joint venture to install electric vehicle chargers along U.S. and Canadian highways and cities. Automakers including General Motors, BMW, Honda, Hyundai, Kia, and Mercedes-Benz say they'll put at least 30,000 high-speed chargers in by 2030.
So, quick question. Are cars, like, running out of battery energy, like, on the highway on long trips? That's why they're doing that?
Well,
they're trying to... Yeah, go ahead.
No, they got different ranges. You got the short range for local driving. You got mid-range, and you got the long-range batteries that, go up to about 400 miles.
Oh, wow.
And also, Ricky, when you think about the pollution and climate change and stuff, I think that the world and automakers are really trying to get as many electric cars on the road, just pollution purposes, and it's more efficient, I guess. But, yeah, those long trips, you need chargers along the road because if you don't have one, you can get stuck in the desert. So that's what they're doing.
I was wondering when they was going to come out with those electric cars because, once I started seeing electric wheelchairs, I knew that the cars was coming.
Right. Mm-hmm. You knew they were going to follow. All right. Well, I'm Maria Moore, and that's what's happening in news. For more on these stories and other headlines, visit RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Roxy, what's going on in sports?
Shout out to the USA Women's National Soccer Team, man. They played their second World Cup game and had a nail-biter 1-1 draw versus the Netherlands. Ice Cube has a bone to pick with the NBA and Commissioner Adam Silver, saying they talk a big game about equality, but when it comes to supporting a black-owned company like his Ice Cube's Big 3 basketball league, it's all smoke and mirrors.
Without a doubt, the NBA is full of great slogans, and they write Black Lives Matter on the court, and they do all those things, but pretty full of shit when the rubber meets the road,
Now the word
He's right, Rob.
No, for
I
real.
agree with him.
No, because there's a lot of NBA owners that has come out and said, man, they would love to be involved with the Big 3, but the NBA will not let the owners participate. So
that's crazy.
Yeah, man, they got to get on the same page.
I think the players need to start advocating for it, though. I think if the players start talking about it and advocating for it, they'll do it.
Absolutely, in a heartbeat. Last but not least, man, Miami Dolphins star wide receiver Tyreek Hill will not face criminal charges over the boat altercation he had on June the 18th. An employee from a Miami fishing charter boat allegedly said that Tyreek slapped him on the back of his neck after being told to get off the boat. And he and Tyreek settled out of court, man, so to resolve the differences. So, Tyreek and his homies was on the boat. They was going on a little hangout, fishing trip.
If I got $1 every time I've been slapped back in my neck, I'd be rich right now. I'm an omega.
Well, when you get slapped on the back of your neck, though, dog.
Man, I grew up with all uncles. Come on now, that ain't there. You grew up in the house of Uncle Bruce and Uncle Suge and Uncle Bruh. Getting slapped on the back of the neck, that's nothing. That's like a high five.
Yeah, dog. You get
they'll slap you on the back of your neck talking about some good morning. Good morning. Pow. Like, come on, man. You ain't had to do that, man. Oh, you playing too much, man. You be by 8. Man, when you have to do that like that, man.
Yeah, dog.
He didn't do that to make you talk.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and this hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, sitting in for the brand with the hot spot. We got the fabulous, the lovely, the talented Miss Tamika Scott from the group Escape doing the hot spot for Brand, brought to you by
the Capital One Venture X card, the travel card for people always asking, where next? Capital One, what's in your wallet? Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details. Tamika, what's going on in the hot spot?
Hey, girl, it's a lot going on. Well, a ring designed and worn by Tupac Shakur sold for $1 million during an auction in New York City on Tuesday. Now, the late rapper wore the gold, ruby, and diamond ring shaped like a crown to his last public appearance at the MTV Video Music Awards on September the 4th, 1996. And he was killed in a drive-by shooting 3 days later in Las Vegas and died on September 13th at the age of 25.
Wow.
Sotheby's had estimated before the auction that the ring would sell for between $200,000 to $300,000, but the winning bid made it the most valuable hip-hop artifact ever sold. Now, Tupac's jewelry was part of the auction house third hip-hop focused sale, which closed on Tuesday after grossing a $1.8 million.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you know who bought it?
No, they didn't say who bought it, but that's a lot of money.
Yeah. I wonder if they knew how they knew that was Tupac's ring.
That's a good question.
You know, he's been dead for what, 30 years? So,
It's been dead for 30 years?
If not longer than that.
Wow. Yeah, close to that, yep.
So, I mean, they didn't find that ring all that time ago. Now, all of a sudden, it just resurfaced and they selling it. I don't know.
You better investigate, Gary.
Go, Gary, what the tea? Let me find out. Yes.
Too late. Somebody got that thing for 1.8.
1.8.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, Cheryl Lee Raff and her husband, Pennsylvania State Senator Vincent Hughes, may live on a separate side of the country, but that doesn't stop them from having a happy marriage. Now, the Abbott Elementary star spoke with ARP, the magazine, recently about how they make it work. You have to have incredible amount of trust in that other person, she told the outlet. We spend a lot of time talking to each other, but if he doesn't see me every 2 weeks, he gets a little nervous, she added. That during the pandemic, they did live together. We were together 24/7, and it was absolutely great, she said. I thought, wow, I like this man.
Yeah. Yeah, you find out about a lot about yourself when you during that COVID, because you literally, love is one thing, but when you like each other, that's a whole nother animal.
Right.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, and you have to be a big fan of FaceTime, too.
Yeah.
FaceTime works, though. It works. There's a lot you can do on FaceTime. There's a lot you can do.
But not with women that be holding the phone too close to their face. That get on my damn nerves. Hold the phone back a little bit. Damn. I'm sitting up there seeing pores and
pores
and stuff and blackheads.
No,
kind of stuff. Be too damn. Baby, push your phone back. Push your phone back. Push your phone
Don't
back.
they have filters on the phone? Can't you put like a little cute filter? Right.
While you on FaceTime, I don't know if you can do it while you on. Can you do that while you on FaceTime?
I don't know. I'm new to iPhones.
Yeah.
Yeah. They be doing too much. Their phone be too damn close, and it sound like it's I don't know. It's creepy.
You doing too much.
Yeah.
Well, I'm Tamika Scott, and that's what's hot.
There it is. I appreciate it, Tamika Scott. Let everybody know how you can be reached, and let everybody know how they can get your new record.
Yes, you can download it on all digital downloads, and you can put it in your playlist. Yes, and you can follow me, The Real Tamika Scott, baby.
There it is. I appreciate it, Tamika Scott. Dwight Stone is up next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.